Hello, my friend. I want to welcome you again to another wonderful study in God's Word. This week, our lesson is titled Singing the Lord's Song in a Strange Land. Singing the Lord's Song in a Strange Land. My name is Dwain, and we are getting in the book of Psalms. We are continuing our study in the book of Psalms. That verse, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land, comes to us from Psalm 137 and verse 4. It captures the plight and the challenge that we live in. We live in a world that makes us wonder how, with everything going on that's evil, how can we shine? How can we live when amidst so much tension and so much turmoil and so much sin and so much degradation? But the Bible declares that God's people have to live this way until he comes, until he returns. And we can sing. Our lives can be a beautiful melody amid the miasma of earth's din and evil, a sound to our God. Well, this week we're going to talk about that, how we live and how we move and have our being. This world, even though it is watched over by God, it is yet evil. In fact, Sunday's lesson, which we're looking at today, talks about the days being evil. The days are evil. We will look at Psalm 75 and Psalm 79. In Psalm 75, the Bible makes clear that God is, the psalmist makes clear that he's begging God, asking God to intervene in the challenges of life. He's saying, Lord, remember your covenant. Remember that you have made a covenant with your people, that you will bless and that you will keep them. Don't forsake them. Don't forsake the poor. Don't walk away, Lord. And we know God won't walk away because God cares about his people. He cares about the poor. But the other thing the psalmist says, this one in Psalm 79 and verse 9 is, Lord, do these things for your name's sake. Don't let the wicked prosper. Don't let us be degraded, Lord. And yes, we've sinned against you. We've messed up. You'll see that in Psalm 79, where the psalmist says we have made mistakes and we are suffering the consequences of it. But God, have mercy on us and get our enemies, get our enemies, get our enemies, get your enemies, and do it, Lord, because of your name's sake. Your honor, your praise matters. There's a wonderful quote at the end of this lesson for Sunday that you ought to get. It's a quote by Ellen White where she says to honor God and to honor Jesus Christ is a part of the perfection of our character, that our characters matter because they reflect on who God is, especially in a world that is evil. May God bless us today, and today as we start this study, singing the Lord's song in a strange land.